Good morning, everybody. Good morning here in Texas, and let me show you a little bit of what I have happening here. So I'm here in my backyard. I know you go, oh my God, is that all you do is work? Yeah. We'll answer that real quick. Yeah. Mel and I, we built all of this, and we have a deck up above, up here and off our bedroom. But this deck here is just a little crowded for what I want. And so last time I was home, I set this pole and this pole. But I don't know why. It's set in concrete, pretty good block. But we had a lot of rain and high winds while we were gone. But it's leaning, and it didn't have any supports to hold it straight. So I'm going to take the winch on the truck right there right now and get it pulled back over that way. It's got a pretty good lean in. And get it pulled over, and then I'm going to take a ratchet strap between that pole and this one and pull it up straight. And I want to hurry and do it before my shade disappears, and I'll have to work on this just a few minutes each day and for a few days, and I'll have not only this up here, but I will get it roofed also. Really simple to do, no problem at all. But I dug out that side of the pole there, and I stacked the dirt back on top of the concrete blocks. I don't have mud in my yard. Soaked it with the water hose, and I'm gonna go get a chain now, strap around that, and try to suck that up with the winch. All right, got me a chain on here. I'm gonna get this thing clamped on. Set my emergency brake on the truck, and I'm gonna chock the front wheel with a stone. There it goes. Wow. Winch comes in handy, huh? All right, well, that was easy peasy. I'll go a little extra, and then I'll be able to set it back. All right, so I got that taken care of. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's another morning here in Texas. It's a Monday now. Maybe I hadn't recorded anything for a couple days. So I'm still going through jet lag. Mel and I both are. We have a really hard time adjusting when we come back here. Easy when we go to Philippines, hard when we come back here. And it's usually typical. A lot of people experience it that way. So it's not stopping me from doing things, though. I'm still getting a lot accomplished. It's just like I'm on the night shift. And during the night shift, I've been cleaning and organizing and going through stuff in the house and throwing things away, trying to get rid of those little knick-knack nonsense things that just clutter your life that you gather up through the years. And so went through that, did that, and cleaned and oiled my guns and organized some things, and just kind of sprayed down all my ammo and stuff so none of it gets corroded or anything like that. Just cleaning and servicing this four-wheeler, and been here servicing this quad also. So I had to put a new battery on it, and it came in during the night. Check this out. I ordered some stuff, and the stuff said it would be delivered between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. and in the middle of the morning hours, close to 4 o'clock in the morning, some of the stuff I had ordered showed up, and the battery actually showed up. I ordered it the day before, and it showed up really fast. It's amazing here in the States how quick you get stuff. I mean, literally in just hours. So I put this new battery. I bought this on Amazon, and man, I tell you what, I am impressed with it. It is a heavy battery. And usually when it's heavy, that means it's got some good lead plates. And this is the battery I'm replacing that I bought last year, and it don't weigh nothing, you know. And bought this one. It's really cool. I'll show a link to it here if anybody wants to buy this brand battery. But I'm telling you, the price was cheap, and it is like a lead brick. Like Napa batteries, Exide, all of those are good quality batteries when they're nice and heavy like that. So got the battery put on, and then fuel line. I'm replacing the fuel line on here. I had a new fuel line that I bought for it this past year. I knew it needed on there, and so I finished that. And then last year too, on the steering right up here, there is a set of rubber bushings. This is half of it, and the other half had just completely disintegrated. They were cheap to buy and really easy to put in. Just need to tighten those bolts right now, and that's done. And it keeps the steering from wiggling like this. And as soon as I tighten it up, there will be no more wiggle. Had to do it to the other one also. So just a little maintenance, preparing before load these up, maybe take them on an adventure with us. We're deciding if we're going to carry them or not. We're just trying to decide if we even want to bother with that. Maybe if I was going up to Colorado or Utah, want to ride trails, maybe, but our truck does so good with the trails anyway. But I want to keep maintenance up on this, so no matter what, we use them even just here on the farm and the back roads here. And so it's worth it just to keep the maintenance up, keeps the value up. And I got a new air filter to put in here also. I bought it last year too and had it sitting here waiting to go in. So that's what's happening here so far this morning. And I've just been waiting for daylight to come and not disturb my neighbors or nothing, which it's a work day now, so they'll all be going to their jobs, except Mike. But I never know what Mike's hours are because he stays up all different hours of the night. So, so be it. But I've got a little bit of metal to cut up here, and I'm doing a little roof over on our back porch right there to give a little bit more shade from that harsh sun hitting the back side of the house right there. And it was a project I started on in the past too, and I said when I come back it's time I'm gonna finish it, and I'll have it done probably today. I'll have it done, and that's gonna be nice to have that done as well. And then this old building right here behind me, I am tearing this building down, and so I've already been removing stuff. You see it's all getting big gaps in it. Started removing sheets yesterday. The last trip that I was here, I stripped all the sheets off this side, and I just want to tear it down and open the yard up bigger here. I'm condensing, and in condensing, I don't need all that space anymore. I've got rid of all the stuff I need to store, like out of the weather there, other than the tractor and all, and it's down in that back barn I'm building it down there now, a new building. And that way I'm taxed on ag on that, which is dirt cheap. But I'm taxed on this building here, and it's just a piece of crap building, you know. And I'm being taxed on it, so I knock it down and I get it down really quick before September, October. Well, then I won't be taxed this next year on it, and I can show pictures and photo proof with timestamp that it is down. So if they do tax me on it, I can protest it, and they will adjust back off of it. They'll lower my taxes down, less place for clutter. It forces me to have less stuff. See that sun rising, isn't that beautiful? And so yeah, just here downsizing. Now I know a bunch of you are going, oh, you're there in Texas and you're working. I'm happy working, man. Y'all don't judge me. I love being busy. What drives me insane is not doing nothing, sitting on my butt. That drives me total bonkers. I am an active person. My dad was an active person. My granddad was an active person. And when I hear about everybody through our genealogy, I even saw some writings about our family from back in Georgia and Virginia and all, and it said that we were noted for being like this. I can actually pull the article and post it. Y'all can see it on it because it was still covering our family back there, and we were noted for being like this. So I got it honest. I just gather those twigs up and throw them in here. We're always gathering them up and throwing them for a little bit of smoky flavor. I'm not wanting no big pieces right now. I just want to pick up that flavor. In fact, I'm just starting my charcoal here right now, and I put some of that wood on top too. And then I'll throw this in there. And I'm not wanting to smoke this right now, so I'm gonna put the fire direct right here. And I'm going to offset my food right over here. So it's going to get a good heat, but not like dead on over it. So kind of medium. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Let me show you this. Just here on the menu this evening morning. This jet lag evening morning. I'm going to cook up these chicken legs right here. And the deal with these chicken legs is I thought Patrick and Monica was coming back over yesterday and we were going to grill. And he must have tried to call to make sure I was up, and I was knocked smooth out. So with that being said, we missed out on that, and I had these already thawed. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. It'd be hot later. We chill in the heat of the day, or we run some errands or things like that. But early mornings like this, we like to be busy. Mel's already made out the door. I had a few things I need to do, and I'm heading out the door to finish up on some little projects here at the place that I'm doing. It ain't gonna be finished today, but I'm hoping, I'm trying to be optimistic that I'm moving towards that goalpost. Man, it is a hot Texas day. Hot. So we've been here for 1 week and it hasn't been that hot. It's been really manageable, not much different than the Philippines. But today is the exception to the rule. It is now hot. And I've got smoker going here. And got some good oak in it. And we got a set of pork ribs right here. I bought several sets of these. They're not very expensive here in the US right now. Now beef, whoo, man, beef is expensive. But the pork's not. The pork chops are cheap. These pork ribs are cheap. This is a small set Melinda grabbed, and I bought a bigger set, and I've got them in the freezer. I think maybe 2 sets of ribs in there. So this had a dry rub sitting on it, which is kind of soaked up now. So I've had a good hot fire going in here. I don't have my cloths missing. I got a rag I usually open this with. I need to make me some new wood handles for it. Got a little slow burning fire in there, and it's nice and hot in here right now. See if I can get this thing open without much incident. We're about to put these babies on right here. Man, I don't even think I need to light this grill, so I think I'll sear the top. Whoa, boy, that almost got lost. It slid right off of there. I'll sear the top. Hear that, boy? I'll leave it there just a little bit. Then I'll roll it back over to this bone side right here. And that's where I'm going to leave it. All right, we'll adjust that a little bit right there. And there she goes. Boy, look at all that oaky goodness coming out of there. Yeah, buddy. Let's just give this a little look here. Woo! Woo! Man, is that looking just beautiful or what? It is looking beautiful. Open that door, I got a little oxygen that flamed right on up. Let's choke her back down and leave her going for a while more. Man, that's looking beautiful, ain't it? Just beautiful. Now check this out. You ready? Wow.
Damn.
What'd you say about food in the US?
American food is so damn good. And the barbecue, Texas.
As our old friend JB says, it's larrapin' terrapin. Larrapin' terrapin.
Texas barbecue.
Man, look at that. Let me get that shadow off of it. Woo! It's about ready. Yep, you see that evening sun. Woo, and it's a hot one too. Yeah, man, look at that juice just running out of it. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Man, just pulling back from the bone. Looking righteous. Well, here she is. See back here, Mel, it pulled back from the bone just a little bit. Super juicy. You may cut you one? Oh man, it just dropped right through that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let's try these. Hitting that other little bone there. All right. So Mel, I want you to sink your teeth in one here. Grab which one you want. That look like a good one right there.
Second place is
That's the problem with food in America.
so damn good. Man.
Oh man, I can just smell that smokiness on my finger here. Let me get one too. Man, look at that. Man, I'm so happy to get that flavor. I've been missing it.
Well, I like the smoky. Like,
Right? It's not too smoky, but still got a good skin over it.
wow.
Coming clean off the bone right there. Man, oh man. Mel's got them meat grinders on it.
Yeah, don't worry about my meat grinder. People gonna complain again. It's a dual purpose.
Right? Woo, little pit bull.